Well, well, well. What do we have here? Whoosh. What's up, guys? I'm Raida. You guys can't hear Radia right now, and I can't hear Radia right now. So it'd be funny if she was talking to herself. Speaking of Radia, that's who I got. So let's go to her. Speak.
Speak, bark, bark, wolf, wolf.
There
Howdy,
you
chat.
go.
Oh my god, is my mouth a void? Oh my god, it's because of the magenta.
Is it?
My mouth is now a dark void. You know what?
Oh,
that's
wow.
that's the way it should. You know what? That's fine. That's the way it should be.
See, that's why I was only like basically one color. Didn't really have to worry about it.
Listen, I didn't when I thought of this design, I didn't think, okay? I didn't think about the fact that the green screens were a thing. That was an oversight on my part. And then I didn't think that, everything's gonna have to be magenta. And if anything else is red, then it's going to be whatever transparency it is behind me.
I wonder,
You know
maybe I could fix that a little bit though, because I really don't mess with settings as much as I should, to be fair.
I mean, I like the fact that I literally have like a hell void from my mouth. I think that's pretty nifty. Okay, maybe I can start spitting fire.
This is similarity 1, so boom, just whoa.
Oh, that's real pink right there.
Oh yeah. It's
that's
like
blazing. My inner mouth is back. Everyone can see my tongue.
Slowly. Oh, but not, you got a magenta outline.
I'm giving off that radioactive energy.
Yeah, it's like an aura.
Magenta.
It's like an aura.
This is my JoJo's aura. This is my Stan aura. Don't sweat it. I promise not to use it on stream.
Hey, we might like it.
Okay, I mean we could get crazy.
We could get crazy.
I can drop a bomb on stream.
Oh no!
Howdy,
instantly demonetized.
Instantly exploded. Oh no.
That's pretty good. Your hair still kind of has magenta outlines a little bit, but I can see your tongue.
You know what? It's working.
Actually, yeah, that does look pretty good, especially with my red background. Like, it kind of matches a little bit.
Yeah, it's perfect.
We got a very. Could you imagine if I was a neon red? Like how ridiculously bright this would be right now?
Oh my gosh, that would be absolutely just like eye shock,
Oh Jesus! Again, we could also call our collab name Christmas Time.
Oh my gosh! Wait, we're the reason for the season.
Hey.
Or we could call this R&R. Except there is no rest and there is no relaxation.
Yeah,
there's only chaos.
There's only Raida and Radia.
I mean, I did bring props. I brought technically a lot of props. There's a lot of things I could do.
When you did that cat jam thing, it replaced my entire body with the cat.
Wait, are you?
Yeah, go for it. Oh wait, I'm in front of you now. Okay, but now I'm just getting molested by the cat. Oh no! Oh John! Oh man!
Jam on chat.
Oh!
I'm so meow, bitch. I'm sorry. You know what? I had to bring in my cat. Just had to establish dominance. That's the way that I establish dominance in stream.
I normally put my guests in front of me on the layers, but your tail is fucking just it's a little much. It's like
Wait, you don't want to chew on my tail? It's delicious and nutritious.
I bet.
It's been verified by the FDA to be the most nutritious food of 2022.
The most nutritious food.
Yeah, you know, there's
See, the tail is fine. You just got to watch out for the stinger. That's all it is.
true. Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
that aphrodisiac poison in it. That's how I get people to come to stream. I
Is
just
that the
sting
lore?
them with my tail. You know what? It's new lore now.
It's new lore.
It's
I
new
do that
lore
too.
now.
I do that too. Just update lore as ideas come.
Yeah, it's really just the world's worst fan fiction, but it's fine.
I mean, that's basically like that's VTubers, man.
That is just VTuber lore. It is writing the world's worst fan fiction. Like the thing that you would find on the bowels of like AO3, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's
like just
great.
Writing the world's worst fan fiction and then completely disregarding it during streams. Just like, who cares?
Lore? What is that? What is lore? I've never ever explained my lore much on stream.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I myself don't know the extension of my own lore. It's fine. I'll figure it out before the 2.0 model debut in like November. We've got it under control.
Is that how long it's going to be?
Well, I was going to do it at my 1 year stream anniversary, but the 2.0 model is almost done. The art part is. The rigging, I am not doing the rig on that model because I don't know how to, because I'm not good enough at rigging. I was good enough to rig this, and that's about it. That's the extent of my abilities.
That's pretty good.
Ends there.
The fact that you rigged this yourself, like that's really cool.
Yeah, I completely rigged this one myself. I had a previous rig before, and it was not cutting it. I was not moving like at all.
Did you get it from some like literally $5 on Fiverr or something?
No, it wasn't. It was like $200, but it did not move. And I was really, really upset with it. But I dealt with it for like 2-3 months until I could figure out how to do rigging okay enough. And now it's improved. Like I redid my whole mouth rig, and it's okay. Yeah. It could do better, but the original PSD too has like a lot of faults in it, unfortunately.
Yeah. My rig actually is a lot more bouncy than this, but I kind of like the idea of like not moving like literally from side to side of the actual screen. So like, because I notice a lot of indies especially, like they have their, what is it, x-axis just like crazy. Like literally you lean to one side and you're all the way on the other. Yeah. So I'm just like, nah, let's just stick here in this little square, move my head, a little bit of my shoulders.
I like having the more isolated rig. So when I did this, like it's kind of like I guess the way to describe it is compact, Like I can move, but it's not like I shoot across the screen.
Yeah.
No Doa jiggle for me. I mean, these booba don't jiggle.
No, yours got the jiggle. They said Raida. That's the mix up. That's the mix up.
It's the one letter mix up. I will listen when you first followed me, I was like, do we have the same name?
No way,
like,
right?
Is this VTuber fate? And I was like, wait, no. It's different by like one letter.
Yep. One letter placement, not even one letter difference. It's just
the placement.
It's just the placement. The only difference is where I put the D.
I mean, that makes all the difference. Where I put the D makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Instructions unclear. D stuck in ceiling fan.
You like your D a little bit earlier than me.
Yeah, I do. I'm really impatient, I just can't wait. I'm sorry. Delayed gratification is not for me.
Right, yeah. I'm not a fan of being edged either. Which is why I put my D right at the climax,
I can respect that, all right?
Yeah.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I like my D just slightly after you like your D, and that's it's fine.
Double D, back to back.
Yeah. As long as we both get our Ds, it's fine.
You know what? As long as I get it, I'm satisfied. That's all I need in life. Also, as long as I get my badonkalonker, honkalonkers titty earthquakes, thanks, sponsored by last night, then I'm
Titty
okay.
earthquake.
Titty earthquake, yeah, because I have this great thing. Have you seen the anime called My Dress Up Darling?
Of course, yeah.
Critically acclaimed. Okay, well, there is this thing called the Marin model that Kicksmart made. I have it. I have it as a redeem.
Yeah.
I could become that right now. And I have something on my stream called Become Big, and people can make me big. And so they redeemed that. And yes, you can sit within my bosom if we're doing a collab, and it can just literally be a magnitude 8 titty earthquake, which is what happened 2 times last night. I think I might have caused tsunamis, but it's fine. You know, environmental destruction for, you know, the sake of boob, it's fine. It's good.
It's
I
natural.
think it's you know, it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Yeah, I killed a werewolf last night between my tits, you know.
There you go.
Listen, I'm just trying to save the world from devastation, okay?
Radia's got the silver nipple.
You know what? Technically, I used to.
What?
But not anymore.
Okay.
I have many piercings, and I have had to discard many piercings over the extent of my lifetime.
Oh, okay.
I used to have like 14 in my ears, but we don't have that many anymore because I work in corporate, and I used to have to go into the office a lot, but now I work from home, which is great. But I have like, is it 9? Yeah, there's 9 here. There's 9 holes in my head. The water just leaks out occasionally.
Now, is that counting the eye holes?
That is not counting the eye holes.
Okay,
so if we're going to count my if we're going to count my eye holes, then it's 11. But the eyes are what stops, you know, all of my consciousness from seeping out every day. Yeah. It doesn't stop the dumb.
God damn it, Raida. I get that a lot.
I get that every day, but I just say that to myself. I just look in the mirror and I'm like, God damn it, Ray. Why have you done this again? Why are you like this?
Speaking of you and mirrors, like every time I've seen like your IRL face, such a fucking it's such a powerful face.
Oh, thank you.
Do you at least get what I mean? Like it's a very like, I don't know, like it feels like you're fucking carved out of stone.
You know what? It's that really strong Russian jawline. It's doing me the best of favors, but it's also doing me the worst of favors. I went to the dentist, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
And I bit the dentist's dick off. Just kidding, no.
Wow, what was it even doing there?
I bit his fingers off. No. So I have really big masseter muscles, which are like cheek muscles. But that's a bad thing.
Is it?
So yeah, because you can wear down your own jaw, and you can cause minor fractures in your jaw as you get older. And like when you approach your like, you know, your 30s, things starts to break. And crack, and you snap, crackle, and you pop like you're, you know, and you start to sound like a thing of Pop Rocks. And anyways, I've been like actively massacring my own jaw. And I didn't realize it. And they're like, yeah, one of these days you might actually just cause a fracture in your jaw. So I had to get injections into my masseter muscles to relax them because they were too powerful. My jaw was too powerful. So like, you know the crimson chin?
Yeah.
From Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah.
I feel like the crimson chin.
So like I was literally dead on when I said you have a powerful face.
Yes, it was so powerful. They had to nerf me. I had to be nerfed by the doctor.
They had to install those that patch, that update.
Yeah, and that patch update was just apparently the cure is just you get like mine are so big, it's not just a one-time thing. They're like, no, you're gonna need this like 3 or 4 times to completely relax them. And it's like 50 units of Botox in my masseter muscles like 4 times, and it feels so weird.
So it's
feels
like
so weird.
so the Botox, like normally people get the Botox in order to like puff up their face or whatever, but like you had to get it in order to chill that shit out.
Yeah, so it relaxes the muscles. And it helped. Like I don't feel that my jaws is sore, which is nice because I used to
Yeah.
get jaw cramps, and I don't know
Oh
if
man.
anyone's had a jaw cramp. Um, but it feels like a Charlie horse in your
Hmm.
mouth, and it's the worst thing.
Yeah, I've gotten those a
And
couple times. Yeah.
yeah, that was that was like an every other day thing for me, and it was the worst because then I couldn't like eat food properly, and I just had to
Oh.
drink liquids through a straw.
Ugh.
I was like, my jaw is too powerful. This has to stop. So
I get
now,
jaw cramps every once in a while if I do a big yawn.
oh yeah, mine pops and it sounds like I just snapped a leg.
Oh
And it's just like
Jesus.
ah. I'm hitting that age where like literally I just sound like you've poured multiple packs of pop rocks into a mouth, and that's just how I sound in the morning. Like I move and it's just like
Speaking of which, do you mind disclosing your age, or is that something you like to keep on the hush hush?
I keep it private, mostly just because I work in a public facing job,
Right. Yeah.
but I am I am the older VTuber. I am no
Oh.
longer a spring chicken.
Are you are
I'm getting in
you?
those the triple decades.
Oh, so
I
you're
am
not yet 30 then, basically.
we are very close.
Okay. All right.
We are
Gotcha.
right on the cusp.
So
We are literally right there.
you're still younger than me, which is which is not bad. I think the only person I've talked to so far that was older than me was Spinna.
Yeah, Spina's the only one. And I'm just like, I like having my older VTuber friends. It's so refreshing
Yeah.
because when I was younger, being nerdy was not in style. Like
Yeah.
being nerdy was a stigma and a, sign on your back, especially in the 90s. Like, you know, it really sucked. It really, really
Nowadays,
sucked.
nowadays you can freaking have your Naruto backpack and people are like, "Whoa, that's so cool."
Wow, you like Naruto? You like the critically acclaimed show Boruto? I mean, no one likes Boruto, you
What
fool.
nowadays we're in the age where people actually know how to pronounce Naruto's name correctly.
Oh gosh, yes. Listen,
Back when I was in high school, it was Naruto. It was Naruto,
oh no.
not Naruto.
Oh no. Okay. So my middle school, I don't know if they were just incredibly based or incredibly stupid and didn't know what was inside of these books.
Oh
But
Jesus.
we had a manga section, all right?
Yeah.
Which was awesome. It was super cool. They had the entire series of Inuyasha and Ranma One Half, and this was in a middle school. Okay,
there
this
there
was in
were
a
there was definitely titties in Inuyasha
oh
manga. There
yeah.
was definitely.
There was also Maburaho Magic, which is a very, very, very trashy
Oh yeah.
manga and anime. It's very bad. It's super bad. Watch it if you want a good time. And then there was Deers too, which if anyone has seen like the covers of Deers, it's hot ladies, yes, but it was in
Even
a
the
middle
cover.
school.
Wow.
The covers are sexy. Yeah, if you've never seen the Deers covers, ooh, it's hot stuff. And I've really wanted to cosplay it for so long, but it's one of the things I haven't gotten around to. We'll get to it eventually when I'm like 40. It'll be my making me feel better about my age cosplay. I'm just be like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
I can look good, not in latex because I'm allergic to that, but
Ah.
four-way pleather. It's fine. We'll find a different
Wait,
substitute.
allergic to latex? So that means.
I live a very unfortunate life, and I discovered that in a very unfortunate way. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just like just like all the implications just came flooding in at once.
Okay,
It's
listen.
like allergic to
listen.
latex, discovered it in an unfortunate way.
Okay, I could have been on an episode of Sex Send Me to the ER. I'm just saying.
Oh God.
I could have been there. All right.
Oh.
I've gotten myself in a lot of trouble with latex because yeah, I worked in a lab, and apparently one time someone had restocked the gloves, but they weren't with they weren't with the non-latex gloves. They were latex, and they just put them in the box, and I put them on my hands, and I just had a rash covering my entire hands once I took them off.
Sucks.
I had like hot finger mittens. It was
it's
really
horrible.
gross.
It's the death rod. That's what I'm gonna call mine from now on. The death rod.
Hey girl, let me stick you with that death rod.
That's 2 inches of pain.
That's how I'm going to approach people in public. Would you like to be stuck with my death rod today? Would you like to meet our Lord and Savior, Death Rod?
It's not very big, but it packs quite a punch. It's like a taser in my pants.
That's all that matters. It's not the size. It's the motion of the ocean, and also
it's not the size. It's the power of the battery.
Very true.
Yeah.
Or if you're allergic to it, you have fun. Some people like danger.
Yeah, that's true.
I like my danger in the form of cliff diving or bungee jumping off of a bridge, which I've done. It's very fun. I want to do it again. It's really fun. There's not a ton of places to do it, especially where I am now, but the West Coast has some cool places to do it.
Yeah.
I want to do it again though.
Rip from the death rod. Yeah.
Rip from the death rod.
This
is how I will die.
Don't let it reach its final form.
What is the final form of death rod? Just taser rod? Just electrocution?
The final form of death rod is like its Broly form. It's just like fucking 30 inches.
Oh God. Oh no.
The death staff, exactly.
The death staff.
The death club.
The death club. Oh,
the death spear. It's got its own set of horns on the head.
The death measuring tape, because it can extend for as long as you can make it go.
Exactly.
That would actually be terrifying. You have just that image in my head, that mental image.
Doom rod. Whoa.
Yes, the doom rod. Now all I get is is Isabelle memes from Animal Crossing with Doom.
Really?
And I'm just
yeah.
That lives rent free inside my head. Okay,
I almost forgot about those.
Well, I'll never let anyone forget. I'll never let anyone forget. I will bring up completely irrelevant memes, and I'm like, so I see that you've forgotten this completely irrelevant meme that it's been now a decade. I would like to present to you LOL cats.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, those never go out of style though. They're cats.
Those never go out of style. They're cats. Cats, I think, are immortal. Even at the end of the world, and Stray has proven this to us. I really enjoyed that game. Cats will outlast all of humanity.
Did you beat it finally?
I did.
Ooh.
Oh my God, I cried. I literally cried on stream.
No spoilers.
Oh my God, I cried. Okay, because I put a mod on it because I play it on PC. And there was a Scrunkly Bingus mod. That's not actually what it's called, but you can play as a Sphinx cat. And for anyone that doesn't know me, I have a Sphinx cat. He's my little Scrunkly Bingus. I call him Scrunkly Bingus.
Scrunkly Bingus, I love it.
He's Scrunkly Bingus, or I call him Pancake Ass. I mean, he's got that flat booty.
He's got wrinkles everywhere. It's amazing.
He's so wrinkly. I love him so much. Yeah. But I played as a Scrunkly Bingus for the latter portion of the game because the mod came out halfway through my playthrough, and I was like, y'all, we can play as the Scrunkly Bingus now. Let's go.
Yeah, because I noticed even during your early episodes, you had a picture of your cat pretty prominently in one of the corners.
Yes, I had different pictures of him. I had the one where he just kind of is giving you the stare that's like, You know, chat, I'm really disappointed in your decisions. You've made the wrong choice to attend stream today. Or he's got the one where it's just his like pancake booty, or the one where he's wrapped up like a burrito and he's just the
Yeah,
cat Rito.
the burrito
Cats
is
are
great.
the semi-solid Time Lords. Wait, are cats a liquid or a solid? Or are they in a gaseous form?
I think that's what
This
Schrodinger's cat was supposed to be referring to.
it's not is the cat dead or alive? It's what is the form of the cat? And
What form of matter is the cat?
I think I can prove that my cat is all forms of matter simultaneously, both solid, liquid, and gas. But the gas that emits from my cat is completely separate and should be labeled as a bioweapon. It is it is so bad. I have never smelled anything so bad in my life other than a
Yeah.
cat poop that just
Cat
and
poop.
he drops them. They're silent and they're deadly. And he gets up in your face and it's like he plans it. And he just is like, would you like to look at my anus? And then just farts on you and runs away. And I'm like,
Troll cat. Fitting
I mean,
considering you're radioactive.
I mean, it is fitting. You know, I should build him into the lore where he's just my little like biochemical buddy.
Right,
He's the
biochemical buddy.
Biochemical buddy, and he's been imprisoned for war crimes because he's unleashed his gas on all of the world. He just farted on all of America and has completely destroyed the economy due to his farts.
He dropped that bomb.
He did drop that bomb.
The bomb.
He did drop that bomb like this.
You had to type? You don't got your
Well, there's 80 of them, and so all 80 of them will literally not fit on my stream deck. I got really overzealous. I got a little crazy with the green screening setup here because I discovered trigger fire, right?
Yeah.
And it gave me power. It gave me strength. It gave me the ability to shit post live on stream, which is great. It's the best thing.
I aspire to be half the streamer that you are.
Listen, you are a great streamer already.
Both literally and mimetically.
Oh, let's make some meme content, baby.
Hell yeah.
I still need to put, the Rickroll in there. I'm still missing that.
Yeah, I can't believe that wasn't like the first one on your list.
I know it wasn't the first one, but I've got some good ones on there. I've got like Error. I've got Cat Jammer. I think Error is great. It's really great for those weird moments of stream.
Yeah.
It just completely takes me out there. It's great. I think I made the mistake of giving chat power to just actively use these. So they're restricted. They're restricted to like 20 of them. And they have cooldowns, which is good. Because I forgot that you should put cooldowns on things if you're going to be a memetic, shit lord like I am.
Absolutely. Well, it's not really a story exactly, but one time I went into a semi-popular Twitch streamer's channel.
Oh boy.
And oh my god, where's the stream? It's just all redeems just flying all the time.
I know. I could not imagine like if that was my stream.
Yeah.
Cuz sometimes it's just crazy enough having like 30 people in there and they're just firing off the commands and I'm like, "Oh my god, you're going to break my stream."
Yeah, I've noticed you've gotten some pretty decent viewer numbers there every once in a while that I've poked in.
Yeah, it's been actually kind of crazy because I didn't expect that in like 8 months my I never look at like analytics. I never have viewer numbers on when I'm like streaming. And you know, some people there'll be like 30 people in here, they say, and I'm like,
Yeah.
don't mention numbers, please don't mention numbers. You make me anxious. Okay, I don't want to see the numbers. I don't care. But then I'll look at analytics occasionally. And
Yeah.
yeah, we're averaging like 24 viewers, which is kind of cool.
That's excellent. Yeah.
You know, mega pog. I feel good about
Mega
myself.
pug.
It means that I'm doing something right, or maybe I'm doing everything wrong, and
Yeah,
that's what
it's
people
like
like.
you never know. You never
I
know.
never will know. I never ever will know. And you know what? That's fine, because I will not put the cooldown back on the water hydration redeem. I'll just let, you know what? I'll let whatever happens. Chat can
Yeah.
make me actively choke on stream while
If
on
I
my
die,
Hollow
I
Knight
die.
playthrough. Yes, some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Yep. Ride
Like,
a pog.
Right a plug. I wish that YouTube had the same amount of like stream integrations that Twitch had. That's the only downfall I think with like
Yeah.
streaming on YouTube.
It would
is-
it would be good to have the option, but I think it's pretty cool, like with me like kind of just starting out where I don't really have to worry about all of it, you know?
That's also nice, because like when I started out, I was worried about all of the stream integrations and stuff, and I was worried about like, okay, how do we make stream interactive? Because when
Yeah.
I was looking at like all of the different like Twitch streamers, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. How do you do this? And like I was learning from ground zero. I had
Yeah.
never streamed before this. I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to use OBS. I don't know what to like do for mic settings, like beyond, music stuff. I was like, I have
Right.
no clue what I'm doing. I don't know how to entertain people on like a live stream. I was like, oh no. And it's just been an active learning experience, and I think I'm getting better each month. I'm adding
yeah.
some sort of recipe card to my
Absolutely.
Rolodex.
Rolodex.
No one uses a Rolodex anymore. Can you kids make sure to fax me the rest of this VOD after stream?
Fax
I'm
me
gonna
the
need it
VOD.
on. Put it on my fax. But it was
Mr. eBear recognized it. There you go.
Hey, you know what? So I've cut you all deep. Listen, the deepest cut is if I say Ranma one half and the theme song doesn't immediately pop into your brain,
Yeah.
then are you really from the 90s?
Well, I mean,
Are you really?
I was always a Dragon Ball kid. Sailor Moon, Rurouni Kenshin. I don't think anything I ever watched actually had Ranma on it.
Oh, really? I love Rurouni Kenshin and Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
My dad actually watched it with me, and there's
He watched it for the plot.
No, there's VHS footage of like him doing the transformation dance with me as a
Oh,
kid.
no
and
shit.
It's the cutest fucking thing, and I'm gonna try and like find it because I want to upload it.
my
I'll
God.
give him Gura's face, because my dad is secretly Gura. I mean, they've never been seen at the same time.
Right, that's
and
true, yeah.
Continuously wears a shark head. Yeah, my dad is just a land shark.
Land shark. He's a street shark.
Land shark. Hello, delivery.
Talk
knock.
about cut from the 90s, fucking Street Sharks.
Oh my god, yes.
You remember that? One of the many attempts to cash in on the Ninja Turtles craze.
Yeah, oh my gosh. The Ninja Turtles too. I was down with Teenage Mutant
yeah.
Ninja Turtles. God, I was addicted to that.
Who was your favorite?
I always liked Donatello. I don't know why. I think
the nerdy
just
boys.
Maybe that's my thing. Maybe that is, just
That's
like
fair.
the Rough Riders.
The
one thing from the 90s, the sound of the internet. Oh my gosh, yes. Dial-up internet. Does anyone remember? Does anyone remember having to buy internet minutes?
Having to buy minutes.
Dude, that was a dark
I'm pretty sure
time.
most people nowadays don't even remember having to buy phone minutes.
True. My first phone had it had the ability to air quotes text. However, this text would cost you like $10. One
Wow.
text was like $10 or something. It was ridiculous because our phone plan was call only. So a text was technically not a part of your phone plan, and
Right.
they would charge you the big buckaroonies. Um, my 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 brother's phone had this very curious thing on it, whereas if it pressed up against something, it would sporadically send the last message over and over again. There was a button,
Oh.
and that button was
Oh
pushed one
no.
time in his backpack, and it sent like 55
Oh
messages.
no.
Oh, it was so bad. My dad had to get a hold of the company and had to explain it was a mistake. And like they gave us some of a refund, but they still made him pay like
Oh
quite a bit of
no.
money. It was so bad. My dad was so freaking angry
Oh
because
my
he had that
god.
phone for guess what? The span of a week. It was a week, and my brother managed to just fuck it up monumentally
Oh
at that point.
jeez.
And I was like, I can't trust you kids with fucking shit. And I was like, no.
Mr. eBay just had a deep cut too. Fucking call me in an hour so it doesn't cost me any minutes. Fucking the
Oh,
nighttime unlimited.
yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh
I
my God.
remember
Or
that. I haven't thought about that literally in like a decade and a half.
same. I haven't thought about that either. Like, I have not actively thought about what we used to have to do back in the day. How you couldn't have a phone call and be on the computer at the same
Yeah.
time because it was just too much. It
And
was too much power.
but then when you went to your friend's house who had the fancy house, they had the two separate phone lines.
Oh yeah, that was,
Yeah.
you were really living the dream there. And they had the in-ground pool, and they had the first like flat screen TVs, which were basically like giant plasma box things.
Right, yeah.
Do you remember how big those were? Those were
Huge.
huge. And the
Giant for
screens
720p.
and the screens sucked. They were this weird, like flimsy, almost they had some of them were like corrugated on the front. At
Yeah.
least the one that we had, because my mom had moved into a home back in the day, and they had left one of those. And we were
Ooh.
like, "Oh, cool, cool. This looks nifty." You couldn't see like anything on it. It was just like staring at a horror video game. Everything was just gritty and
Just dark.
grainy, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What am I looking at?" But you would run your finger down the screen, and it had like striations, and you could feel it. And I remember I would used to like pet the front of the screen. I don't know why. I was a weird child. We don't
Yeah.
talk about it. Technology has come so far. I never thought that I would have like a wristwatch that would send me my messages or that I could call people on. I didn't imagine this, when I was growing
This
up.
stream is giving me back problems.
I feel so old.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I like as like
Time
as
is
like
an
a
illusion.
an illusion with consequences.
It is
Uh
indeed.
so I'm like, I'm like a retro gamer, so like I love old technology of any kind really. Like no matter how worthless it is. Like remember
There's
those like before MP3 players were really a thing? Remember when they would release like those like fully uh like little like awfully marketed bullshit where you would put like a cartridge in it and it would let you listen to like 2 minutes of
yes.
one song.
Oh my God, I remember those.
I don't even
Um,
remember what they were called.
I don't either, but do you remember before that? The tiny wearable cassette players, like the OG Walkmans. Do you
Oh hell
remember
yeah,
cassette
yeah,
tapes?
yeah,
um, I used to have one as a kid because I'd walk to school and stuff, and I was given that to like listen to things, and you could take those with
yeah.
you. My dad had them because he used to work out with them, and then he upgraded to the big mobile CD disc thing, and
Yeah.
he had to slip it inside of a specialty fanny pack. It was great. The look was chef's kiss, honestly. It was
Staying up super
iconic.
late, listening to the radio so I can record my own cassette mixes. I did the same thing.
Yes.
Like, and
Um,
this was already during the era where CDs were pretty normal, but like my family was always like pretty much one generation behind everything. So like we had a boombox that had a CD player, but it also had two tape decks in it. So like when I first started getting really into music, I would just get a bunch of blank cassettes and just like record random shit on the radio. Or every once in a while, like a friend would come over that had a CD, and I would like copy one or two songs from the CD onto the cassette just so that I
oh
could
my
have it.
gosh. I remember doing that. Okay. Did you ever record like live music and concerts that were on like MTV and you put it onto like a VHS for use? Was
Kind
that it?
of.
Was
Not exactly, because I never caught any live concerts like on TV. But we did have a music video channel, and I did the same
oh,
thing with music videos. So like,
see,
man,
we didn't have a music video channel. I wish we did, but we had we had a lot of like um anime channels, which was really cool. We were super close to
yeah,
Japan, so we got a lot of like actual just in Japanese anime. So we recorded that onto VHSs a lot, which
yeah.
was super banging. And I
I
still have
remember,
some of them. I
I
still
remember
have some of them.
the first time, like, and it's amazing because it's one of those stories where like, oh yeah, my dad's uncle's friend, you know what I mean? Like one of those kind of things. Like I don't even
My
remember
dad's
how
uncle's
these,
friend, three
yeah,
times
like
removed.
I don't even remember how these people were related to us, if at all. But one day they came over with a VHS tape that had like anime on it that I'd never seen before, and like there was some nudity in it. And I was like,
Ooh,
what the
spicy.
fuck is this? This is amazing. There's
It's
anime titties? That's a
are you
thing?
are you telling me that they can draw a titty? That I don't just have
What?
to see it in real life? I can see it drawn? My God.
This
It's
changes everything.
this is a revelation to me.
No, that wasn't
It's
even my
just
sexual awakening. That happened even earlier than that.
oh yeah,
Really
that
young.
yeah, same. Same.
I
That
mean,
was
when
like
you grow up on Final Fantasy VII and you see Tifa's titties for the first time, you don't like, you're just like, well,
them polygons really did something for me,
those
you know?
polygons.
Those I'm just saying, those polygons, they changed my life.
Oh yeah.
And that's when I started to learn to like math and also hot women. Those polygons can do things to a person.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, also, but with Laura Croft as well.
Yeah, it also taught me that triangles can be sexy.
Mm. You know,
Yeah.
there should be a tier list of the sexiest shapes. And, you know, I think triangle ranks up there.
Yeah,
It's
triangle right there, right up there with circle, you know?
what about the dodecahedron? I think the dodecahedron is pretty interesting.
It's a circle with more polygons is all it is,
It,
really.
exactly. The more polygons, the better. Because to me and my primitive ape brain, polygon equal booba.
Yeah, exactly.
Polygon do indeed equal the booba.
Like what else do you use
Mm.
it for? Like realistically.
I mean, why else would I have spent copious amounts of hours on coolmath.com? Did you think it was for math? No,
No.
it's because I loved the curvature of dem shapes. That's
Yeah,
exactly the math.
very
No.
shapely.
Very
Very
shapely
shapely.
indeed. Mm. Oh my gosh, I'm having an absolute like throwback to all of the old technology. It brings
Yeah,
me so much joy. I wish
fucking
I
love it.
had I wish I had all of my like old game consoles. That's something I'm still like so sad about through all of the moves. I've just not kept them through my entire life, which is so sad.
Yep.
Or they've been like damaged or other random things. I miss my OG GameCube so much. It was like the crystal purple clear one. I miss
Yeah.
it. I miss it with all my heart, and I want to get a replacement one
So
one day.
I was the same. Like I never really kept all of my consoles, but I rebought them So so now I got this.
You know, that's the great thing about being an adult. You can just rebuy all of the things from your childhood. And you
Did
know
you
what? No
did you
one
see
gets
when
to say
I
anything.
right? Did you see when I posted my shelf on Twitter?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I was like, I wish my collection was that nifty. One day I will reclaim all of my lost consoles. One day.
Yeah.
One
Like and,
day
and
I
it's great.
will.
Like right now is the best time to be a retro game player, not necessarily collector, but player because
Player.
all of the old consoles now have a lot more support for modern displays than they used to, and like the modding scene for them is like so like insane. Half of my consoles are modded. I did them myself. Like it's as easy as like putting together a fucking transformer.
That's so cool though. Honestly, I would love to see like a live stream of modding consoles. I
Oh
know
yeah.
that's it's super nerdy, but I mean, I would love to see it because I actively want to learn how to do that with physical consoles because I know how to do it with like emulators and stuff. It's not
Yeah.
that difficult. It's just, writing lines of code or, pulling in mods that people have made and then putting it in the literally just the right folder. It's not difficult, but I want to learn how to do it with the actual like physical um, consoles themselves because
Yeah.
I want to go back and I want to buy a physical GameCube
I got
because
one.
it was.
You
Oh,
you
I
saw it.
know.
Yeah.
I know. I am actively jealous. I am actively jealous that you have a physical GameCube
So like
because mine died a terrible death. Okay,
oh,
we don't
I didn't even
talk
know
about it.
GameCubes could die because Nintendo makes their consoles like fucking bricks.
Listen, this GameCube experienced a very painful death, okay? And it was a sad time. And it wasn't even my fault that it died a painful death.
Oh yeah.
So it was again,
It decided to
I
take a
love my
swim.
I mean, no, I love my brother, but God is he actively destructive to consoles, to homes, to cars, to
Oh
just
jeez.
humanity in general. It's fine. He's just a 6'5" lumbering idiot,
Oh
but he's
god.
my idiot. But he's
Oh.
also highly intelligent. But I just call him my idiot.
Well, I mean, the best part about being an idiot is when you're smart.
Yeah, like the man can do calculus, and then he's like, my brain runs on autopilot. I've actively watched him bump into a door, and he's like, I'm fine. And then he just turns away. He moves like an NPC. I swear to God. And I sometimes wonder for his general safety because he lives like 4,000 miles away now. And I'm like,
Oh.
I wonder how he's doing out there. Is he in the middle of the, four-way intersection rotating like an NPC? One day I'll just see 5-car pileup on the main highway caused by one man erratically moving around and refusing to not get out of the wall. He is now fully phased through the barrier.
He is now in the wall.
It's
This
just
is
tall
his
people
life now.
problems.
Yeah,
This is his
yeah.
life now. He lives in the wall. He's the wall man.
He is the wall.
He is the wall. He is actually just a giant wall.
The only thing he listens to is Pink Floyd.
No, yeah. You know what? He's an active old rap kind of dude. Actually, he really likes older rap.
I guess you didn't catch the reference.
No, I did.
Okay, good.
No, I did. But I was also just saying he likes old rap too.
Okay.
Speedrun strats? I can't speedrun for my life. I can't speedrun for my life, chat.
Thank you, Rukuro. Mapuruki. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for stopping in.
Also, hello to all the chat. I know, like,
Oh.
it's kind of, I don't know if I want to call it a bad habit, but, with these conversation, oh, look at you. With these Zatsudon streams, where I got another person in here, like, it's a little hard to, like, be like, all right, what you just said is cool and all, but let's talk about chat. You know what I mean? So I feel like I might neglect them a little bit during the Riding with Raida episodes.
It's okay, you know. I want to do something kind of like similar where I have this, and I know that I'm going to just like kind of slightly neglect chat. It'll feel bad, you know. I'll have to give them like a bonus treat stream after where all I do is just talk to them, which is
Right.
every stream. I just actively talk to them for like 4 hours, and I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go take a throat drop because my voice is actually shot. I'm gonna go gargle more rocks to fix it.
I'm gonna gargle some rocks.
I'm gonna gargle some rocks. My voice sounded like I gargled rocks on stream near the end yesterday. We were going for like 4 hours. I do not smell like cheese.
Radia smells like cheese.
I smell like I am lactose intolerant. Why would I smell like cheese? You're spouting lies, chat. When I read chat, I don't expect to see lies about me. Lies and slander. Next, you're gonna say I have a bowl cut, which is completely untrue. An actual lie. I don't have a bowl cut. My name is Reverend Uncle Ruckus. Okay.
That's Chris Hansen, by the way. He says things. He's
the Chris Hansen is in the chat.
It is the God. Chris Hansen. He showed up to see if there was any predatory behavior going on, and he was like, no, it's fine. And then he just took a seat and he never left.
You know what? I can appreciate that. Chris Hansen is our best hallucination, here to protect chat from any misgivings.
Like I'm pretty sure
not have a bowl cut.
I'm pretty sure like no matter what you're doing in your day-to-day life, if you walk into a room, like just say you walked into work, you know, like anywhere, you're supposed to be there, and you saw Chris Hansen, you would immediately assume that you did something wrong.
I would start sweating bullets. I was like, oh my God. Like I would start thinking about my entire life. I would start being like, okay, so was that time that was the time that I jaywalked across a busy street? Is that why I'm here? Was it the time that I did some tagging as a youth? Why am I here? Is Chris Hansen here to arrest me?
Like Chris Hansen is known for one thing, but like we just immediately assumed that like he could be there for any other reason. We're just like, oh shit, was it because that I said I liked fucking this character who was like 17 and a half? What the fuck?
Chris Hansen is here to bring the ban hammer on you.
Right.
The say-so purity hammer. Wait.
Chris Hansen comes in, it's like, I saw your waifu list. Oh no.
Oh no, not my waifu list. You've seen my sins. Slips it back. No, not my folder of Waluigi hentai. No, Chris Hansen, no. And then you just put it forward to his face and you're like, no, not the Waluigi hentai. And you're just holding it on a platter to him and you're like, look at it. Look at it.
Waluigi hentai.
Come on.
The whole time he's like, wah!
Wah! And then you just pull a rose out of your ass and you disappear. Why not Waluigi hentai? Aren't you all fans of a man who can pull a rose out of his ass and offer it to you?
I mean,
I think that's the most romantic thing ever. Waluigi is the best.
We can say that he is very long.
He is very long. He is the long boy. We're all guilty of the wah.
Wah.
I mean, personally, you know, I'm the Wario hentai. Yeah, you know, that's where we got that thick brick dumpy. Thanks for reminding me. Dumpy. Thanks for reminding me, Antonio. Greetings from. Hey, Ralph. Welcome in.
It's Ralph.
Wah.
Wah.
You know, is Chris Hansen one of the, you know, horsemen of the apocalypse? I'm just saying. Like, I've never seen the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, but I think that Chris Hansen like ushers in it, and everyone when they see Chris Hansen, they're like, "Oh shit, we're in trouble now."
He is the pale horse, right?
He is the pale horse. He's like, "Oh shit, we in trouble now."
Wet ass Waluigi.
Get a bucket and a mop for this wet ass Waluigi. Wow. They call it wah, wah, wah. I should not be allowed on YouTube. I shouldn't be allowed on the internet. Well,
YouTube is a little less restrictive, believe it or not.
That That is true. Like I can come on here and I can do all the other cool things with my 2.0 model. Because there's things I can't do on Twitch with it, and that makes me the sad raviolis.
Does your current model right now have other like things to it? Because I know
Um,
it looks different from a lot of like the art that I see of you.
no, this one doesn't. Because all the art that you see is like the 2.0 put in actually put into the 2.0 because this was my first like original concept that I went with. So this one doesn't have any of the cool additional stuff that I came up with later.
Ah, okay.
And so the 2.0 has all that razzmatazz. And
Razzmatazz.
I'm doing more stuff for I'll show it on my birthday next year. With all the
Ooh,
stuff will be, because I'll have a formal outfit, and then I'll have the monster form, which is really just the giant kaiju creature that takes up the screen, and
the one
I
that
use the
fights
voice.
Godzilla.
Yeah, and I use the creepy voice mod for it, and it just sounds like a demon from hell. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. But yeah, the 2.0 is I like it very much. I modified it enough, at least the default form, so that Twitch doesn't bring the ban hammer on me. Hopefully.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully. I don't know. I've got a leotard in one of the forms, so
Well,
we'll see.
you're always welcome here on YouTube.
I'm always welcome here on
Yeah,
youtube.com to show off my
YouTube.com.
thighs.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some thigh action going.
Yeah,
No big
get that
deal.
good old thigh action. I need to
I don't
put
even
my
have any
VODs up on
legs.
YouTube.
I don't have legs, but I
You're
have thighs.
legless,
Yeah, but I do have thighs.
boneless,
Boneless.
boneless and legless. You, how do you move around? How do you get from place to place? He's got no legs.
Ectoplasm.
You know what? That's actually better. That's actually better. Like it's a reverse Dolahan, it's just
Yeah.
vaporization on the bottom instead of
got,
the head. Boneless like our pizza. I mean, wait, you don't bone your you don't have bones in your pizza? You don't bone your Do you bone your pizza?
I always make sure to tell the delivery guy, give him explicit instructions, do not bone my pizza.
I mean, we had I had some cursed conversations about pizza.
Oh yeah.
I gave the very hot take because
Oh.
I grew up where you put sweet corn on a pizza, and
Oh, okay.
apparently that's a sin to some people. Is sweet
Pizza
corn
sin.
on pizza? Apparently, I think it's good. I think it's good. It was more contentious than pineapple on pizza. You call
I
your
could agree with
crust
that.
pizza bone? I mean, the crust of the pizza technically is just the bone of it. You've eaten away all of the fleshy, delicious goodness, and all that's left is sometimes a very, very, very hard bread bone. Bread
I
bone.
can't believe Pina actually has Radia agreeing with her. It's like, yeah,
I
totally,
mean,
pizza bone makes sense.
yes, it does make sense. It makes absolute sense. I mean, listen, I'm one of those heathens that, eats pizza with silverware. I
Oh
know.
shit! What?
I belong in federal prison for that crime. Actually,
Oh,
I should be
you're
locked up,
literally just
key
eating it
thrown
with like
away.
you're literally eating it with like a fork and knife, and you're sitting there like,
Oh
yes. You're just
no, it's even worse.
what, a
Okay,
spoon?
I eat it with a spork. No, I eat it with a spork on a Garanimals plate or something. No, they make eating fun. No, so I don't really. This is gonna sound so weird. So
I
my
don't think
family
it's going to
growing
be
up,
weirder than anything that we've talked about so far.
I
So go
love
for it.
spooning pizza. It
Yeah.
feels warm against the crevices of my body. It makes me feel like I'm truly close to Italy.
You know,
I've never been, but I feel closer to Italy now that I've spooned a pizza.
I'm pretty much a pizza if you think about it.
I mean, you're red like pepperoni.
Yeah, and
You're
the
cheesy.
sauce.
You're
I am
you're
cheesy.
hot and you're hot. You're on a roll. You're on a flat screen. So yes, technically pizza. You are the first VTuber pizza, and you can be delivered on demand
I
right
can,
to
yeah,
everyone's house, hot, fresh, and ready,
yeah.
like Little Caesars. The only thing I'm like is Little Caesars. Hot and ready.
And I'm cheap.
And I'm cheap.
You don't gotta pay nothing. I'm just fucking just throw me inside you.
I'm free. I am a vegetable. I am broccoli. Anyways.
I didn't order sausage on this pizza.
Well, you're getting it now.
Too bad.
What you get is what you eat, okay? Where's the rotten command when we need one? Oh, fine. Fine. There. You want we gotta shut stream down.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Stream gotta go. Don't watch the stream, kids. It's too vile. Don't watch it. The TOS moment. TOS moment.
Jeez, we just getting all these guest stars.
There's so much. I can cause so much havoc, and it's the best power I've ever been getting.
Okay,
given.
what's your
get great to myself?
What's your favorite green screen?
My favorite green screen? Oh man, I really this one's my favorite, mostly just because of its pure shit posty nature. Also, it's just easy to use. Gimme from the ceiling.
It's just a dude falling.
It's just Gibby falling.
I also boy falling from the sky.
Extra thick.
Off the top rope.
I also like Boom. Boom is just great. You can use it everywhere, anywhere, anytime. Genshin is also a great one where you can just dance. You can dance on my face actively with Genshin Impact, and I take a Genshin Impact to my frontal lobe every time someone uses it.
What?
Yes. Well, there we go, baby. There we go. You get spicy. Does it show on screen?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh no! It's down in the corner. It's so unfortunate that it's down in the corner because it just stops on my face.
That's why.
The saddest thing. Yeah, because I have it on like when I'm in gaming mode. It's supposed to specifically go to wherever I am in gaming mode. And it just stomps on my face. It's fine.
See you later, Doom.
Later. But yeah, I eat my pizza with chopsticks because I didn't grow up using a fork really. And it's become a habit to just eat everything with chopsticks, including like salad and
Wait, so where are you from?
So I'm from Oahu, and I grew up in a very, very multicultural family. My mom's Chinese and German, and she's from Germany. And my dad's from Jersey, but he's Russian and Israeli. So I have a very weird square of ethnic mumbo jumbo. Oh my God, I'm getting canceled? No. Not canceled. Not the Genshin Impact.
Don't worry, I get canceled every stream.
Yeah, I mean, I live my life. It occurred just, will today be the day that I am canceled? Will I make too hot of a take? And you know what?
Honestly, I feel like both you and I, even though now you're fucking smashing me on Twitter, I feel like both you and I are still at the level where if we get canceled, we will just get more followers.
It's true, and I find that's really weird. Depending on the cancellation, I guess
later, Blossom.
I challenge someone: cancel me over my pizza eating takes. You can. I know I've committed deep sins. Must have been hell bringing my report card home. Yes, it was. It was actively painful. Okay, listen. There's no love like Asian parenting. Okay, it's great. Also, there's nothing better than like the Russian side of the disciplinarian action. It's like, oh, I see that you have not achieved a perfect A. It's time for you to think about your life. And by think about your life, I mean, you're going to study a lot.
Viciously.
Well, you're also going to go run like 5 miles in,
Well, there you go.
90% humidity. Let's
Ugh.
go, kid.
Ugh.
Let's go. Delicious food crimes? I mean, I commit delicious food crimes. Some of them are absolute sins, and we don't talk about. I had my hot take on Twitter about how I think raw broccoli is okay with peanut butter, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you like this? Why do you do this?" And I'm like, I don't know. I think my parents hated me, and then this was my snack, and now I like it, and I can't stop. Decades later, I will continue to consume this.
Because, like, granted, this isn't like a snack of choice for me, but I feel like it's in the same kind of field. We used to have celery with peanut butter.
Yeah, ants on a log. Okay, well, this is like ants on a log, but you know what I call it? I call it ants on a bush, because I will put raisins on it too, and it's it's fine. It's delicious and technically nutritious, but I like mine with crunchy peanut butter, because I'm a spicy lady.
Oh yeah, I love crunchy peanut butter just in general. So
yes, yeah. Okay. Crunchy peanut butter has a better mouthfeel than smooth peanut butter. Okay,
yes.
And I am so glad that I found powdered crunchy peanut butter. It was like the day I saw that in the grocery store, I got down on my knees and I cried to the nutritional overlords. And I was like, oh, thank God I could finally put this in my smoothie. Oh, I loved it. Ants on a bush sounds like a name for crabs. It could be. It's also a euphemism. You're calling the police. Well, good thing the cops can't get me. I am the law.
I am the
powdered, crunchy. How? So it's just like dehydrated. It's like powdered peanut butter, and then you just essentially rehydrate it and mix it with water, and it has little peanut bits in it. I know it sounds weird, but it's good.
Well, I mean, I get it. It's like the same concept as powdered milk. So
yeah, it's like powdered milk, but this one actually tastes better than powdered milk. Whereas powdered milk just actively tastes like cardboard death. It's so bad.
So I would imagine
powdered milk once, and it was the worst.
I would imagine like powdered crunchy peanut butter would be a lot like, pouring powder of the powdered milk into your cereal before you hydrate it,
Oh my God. You're just eating just like dust. You're just eating fine dust. Oh, it's like a more intense cinnamon challenge, but then once you hydrate it, it just sticks to your mouth, and then some of it goes in your nose, and now you're just coughing crunchy peanut bits everywhere.
You're coughing peanuts.
You know what? That's like a human Pokemon defense move. You put the powdered peanut butter in your mouth and like inhale it and just start to like cough everywhere.
Oh, I heard you typing. You have another
No, I had to correct my volume on my there. There we go. No, I had to type something.
Oh, okay.
I needed to make a thing go away. It had to go away. That's cursed? I mean, it's not the most cursed thing that could happen. It's not the most cursed. But you know what? To really bring the point home, I'm going to go buy more raw broccoli, and I'm just going to cover it in crunchy peanut butter, and I'm just going to leave that as an image and say, here's breakfast on Twitter, and then I will disappear for the entire day, answer nothing, and return at like midnight.
Check this out, right? You get your powdered crunchy peanut butter. You fill it with the water, and then as you stir it with the broccoli.
Oh my God. Yes. And I make that a TikTok, and I put really ominous music over it, like really like like an old orchestral arrangement of just very ominous building music. And then it comes to a crescendo. And as the crescendo comes up, I just eat the broccoli and it just shuts off. The entire video just shuts off. And that's all I leave Twitter with for an entire like 24 hours. I say nothing. I do nothing. People probably think I've been kidnapped and am now being force-fed powdered peanut butter and broccoli. But if they really know me, if they're the real OGs, they know that I'm just fine. And I'm just eating powdered peanut butter and broccoli and probably playing copious amounts of like Animal Crossing. I'm fine. I'm living my best life. Broccoli on pizza is the absolute worst. I mean, I am the worst person. I think I'm the worst person in the world because worst person. I am the worst. I actively commit food war crimes, which broccoli on pizza is another food war crime that I commit. You know, it's fine.
I feel like broccoli on pizza is like, at least it's closer to what already comes on pizza, you know, like veggies, True. You know, like people already put peppers on it, olives.
I love olives on pizza. It's okay. I got a pizza. And I think and this is the one time that I got, I think what we would call, Radia levels of drunk, because I can't drink a lot of alcohol, but I can get drunk very quickly because of that, because, I have that great thing that, you know, Asian descent will sometimes give to you is an enzymatic deficiency for my acetaldehyde dehydrogenase enzyme. So I can't process alcohol to a non-toxic form. So I just get actively fucking poisoned as I drink it, which I think is a pretty boss-ass move, to be honest. You know, I'm just like, yeah, I will drink what poisons me. What of it, motherfucker?
I mean, it's kind of similar to whenever I go to McDonald's.
I mean, yes, you are actively just putting the death burger inside of your body. Yes, stick that death meat in my mouth. I mean, I like meat lovers.
How's this
pizza
for a cinnamon challenge?
I mean, I like meat lovers pizza. I mean, full red flush and everything. Yes, I literally get as red as Raida when I consume the liquor. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty funny though. That'd be a pretty good like lore expansion for you, like how Rock Lee or like, you know, the drunken master trope. Instead, like you drink and you get an Oni form. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. My monster form just starts to like parts of it glow red whenever, if you set liquor out, that's just my weakness. My weakness is alcohol. You can defeat my kaiju form by just actively spraying me with Jägermeister. That's all it takes to defeat me.
They're dropping literal Jaeger bombs.
One bottle of vodka, you just throw it at my monster form and I shriek back in terror, and my ancestors look at me and they're like, oh my god, this is what you gave to us? This thing? What the fuck?
Thanks, Jack Daniels.
Thanks. This stream has been brought to you by Jack Daniels and Death Meat. Also broccoli. Death Meat.
Death Meat sounds like fucking sounds like something I want.
It sounds like if Meatwad became a very heavy metal version. Like if he went on a heavy metal arc. Like if Meatwad decided to do the heavy metal arc.
Well,
Death Meat.
Funny you should say that, because I
should say that.
I have Meatwad right here. You want to say something, Meatwad?
Yeah. Speak, meat puppet.
What are you talking about? I don't understand. What are you doing? You want me to do what?
I want growl.
You want me to
growl?
Okay. Hold on.
Gotta roll. Yes, get gotta roll. Come on. Let me hear you roar. Let me hear you roar.
Hell
yeah. That was me combining the only two gimmicks I have into one.
Listen, I love it. It's actually very, very like 1-to-1 for the voice.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Aqua Teen Hunger Force lives in a special place. It's fine. Don't worry. My accent is completely not coming out. The one of like 5 of them that will just emerge in speech. It's fine. It's fine. You didn't hear me mess up anything. I have
Yeah.
never once misspoke on stream. I have never once said something wrong. I am perfect in all shapes and forms. I am God. I am Scorpion God. All right.
Scorpion
all
God.
hail. All hail my arachnid form. Oh, Aqua Teen Hunger Force though just lives rent free in my head to this day.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's so good. It's so good. Those old Adult Swim shows. The oh God, there's one of them that I can't remember. Oh, they lived in like a toxic waste dump or something, and I'm just like remembering. Yes, thank you. Thank you for being the person who freed me from my mind prison, because I literally would have gotten on this off of this stream, and I would have sat there in my shower, and I would have been like, "What's the name?
Yeah,
come on, you got to think, Ray. You got to use your brain, girl." Oh my God, and Venture Bros was also amazing. Mrs. the Monarch. I love her, okay?
Dr. Girlfriend?
Love them. Yes.
Yeah.
Love them as the pair. Yes, Dr. Girlfriend. Thank you. Big brain. Trying to remember all my... I had a friend who cosplayed her back in the day, and it was fantastic. It looked so accurate too. I was like, oh, this is so good.
You could pull off that look.
I could, but I gotta find a Waluigi looking motherfucker to do it with me.
Just somebody tall and lanky, and it's gonna be hard finding somebody taller than you, though.
Yeah, and it's gonna be hard finding someone who's got that actual Waluigi build, because Lord knows my partner is not built like a Waluigi. Despite me trying to hand Chris Hansen an entire folder of Waluigi hentai, I don't have my own Waluigi, unfortunately.
I mean, that's the reason why you still need the hentai, right?
That's still why I need the Waluigi hentai. It's really to just keep things at bay. You know?
it's to scratch that itch every once in a while. Like,
Chat, I'm not a tiny person. I'm 5'11".
You're engaging in the cowgirl position, and you just have Waluigi on the headboard.
No, it says do it for him, and it's just Waluigi and Wario as I'm just like going at it. You know what? That's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me driven at the finish line. Michael Phelps had Subway. I have Wario and Waluigi hentai to power my day. I'm a real champion amongst all. Yes, Sky, I'm still shorter than you, but you know what? I'm taller than the average scorpion, which is all that matters. And you know
most
what?
Scorpions are only like 2 inches.
Yeah, I know. You know what? It also prevented me from getting a date to the 8th grade formal. So that's a pretty baller. I think that's a pretty Sigma move, okay? I've been Sigmaing it up since like for a long time now. And now I'm off of that Sigma grind set.
There you go. Now you're on that radio ride set.
Yeah, I'm on that radio ride set, and it's the best. You appreciate that I'm taller than the average scorpion so much? Well, yeah. I'm like the scorpion that could eat birds. I'm the thing you don't want to see, scuttle into your house. Oh my God, if scorpions took over Australia, I would be the scorpion that took over Australia. I'm huge. I'm menacing. I can scuttle really quick, and I'm absolutely terrifying. And I have ADHD, so I am going for the goal until I complete it. Relentless pursual, okay? That is the name of my game. I'm worse than the funnel spider because I will not stop until I take over your entire home. If you have coffee, though, I will leave. I will leave if you set out nice cold brew outside. I will leave.
So I accept this.
You need to set the cold brew out, and then step 2 is appease me with raw broccoli and peanut butter, and then I will leave your home, and then I will leave Australia. And I swear, if you try to fool me with Marmite, I will burn Australia to the ground. It's
like if even one person does it, all of you suffer.
all of you will suffer. But you know what? I can't burn Australia down because you know what? Australia isn't real. It's an imaginary place. I know.
That makes a lot of sense.
It hurts to hear, but I mean, the Great Emu Wars, that just sounds made up. That just sounds made up. It sounds made up. And I thought it was made up, okay? Until I was informed of the great history of the Emu Wars on stream. And apparently, the Australian military got their asses kicked by emus, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool. Listen, look it up, chat. Okay, this is your homework. I'm giving you homework for stream. Okay, look up the Great Emu Wars. You will not be disappointed. I knew of the cane toad epidemic of Australia. I knew about that. And if you've never seen the cane toad video in Australia, there's this one portion where this old man is like, yeah, I just like watching the cane toads fuck in my front yard. It's goddamn beautiful.
There you go. It's nature.
It's one of my favorite nature videos in the entire world. I love it so much because there's just footage of like a pickup truck mowing through cane toads. There's this old man and his wife talking about they're like, well, yeah, we love listening to the cane toads as they mate or something. It's a timeless classic. I recommend that everyone watch it. You're missing out if you haven't seen it. It's probably on YouTube because it's old as dirt and I don't think anyone cares anymore. But please.
Ray's bringing it back.
I'm bringing it back, everyone.
You're bringing it back.
Not the Great Emo Wars. That was the 2000s here in America.
That was here.
That was here. That was when everyone teased their hair so much to the point where some of it fell out. And everyone decided that like liquid eyeliner, no, that's for scrubs. Charcoal all the way, baby.
It was the easiest war ever because all you had to do was wait for your enemy to kill themselves.
God. Oh my God. I proudly served in the emo war where I customized my MySpace to look real grungy. It was all like black and red. And then I went through like the bimbofication phase of my MySpace and it was like a blingsy. And it was fine. The duality of man was shown within my MySpace, okay?
Every female friend I had on MySpace was like the worst page to go to. It was just always so bad.
My face was never on my MySpace, but it literally was I get what were the equivalent of like pit crews back then? There was that. So we went through like the emo grunge phase. Where we were harsh and abrasive and brooding and we're like deep into literature and we were so deep and we had existential brooding and problems.
We were the smartest 13-year-olds ever.
We were so I thought I was so smart, but I wasn't. I was just a stupid kid. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go through a transformation. And I was like, let's put Britney Spears and all that other stuff all over my MySpace. And it literally turned into like the pink, like baby fat bimbofication, apple bottom jeans, blingsy memes, sparkles. Oh God, it was a total 180. One day was your theme, and then the next day it was like you had just been like, oh my God, what threw up? Did the Playboy Mansion throw up on this?
It's like if I ended this stream and then during my next stream today I showed up and I was just like fucking Nyan Cat.
Yes, you make an off-brand Neanners model and you're like, hey, I was canceled on Twitter and I've decided to rebrand very suddenly.
Within the hour.
Within the hour. I hope you all don't mind my new very pink form. I'm a cat now.
A pink oni. A pink oni. Yeah. Except the horns are cat ears.
But those are like the well, I guess the cat could have handlebars. That's fine. Get a handle on that cat right there.
Right.
I can never decide what I want my design to be. And so therefore I never do, which is why I just continually swap through different VTuber models. You know, like I do in an RPG game. I'm just going through to find the best armor that suits me
Right.
until we get to the final form, which is obviously the most skimpiest, ostentatious version of why I originally started with.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's fine. It's why I wear the battle bikini in Persona 3. It makes me strong, but
Yeah,
also
I mean,
sexy,
like,
and
I
it makes my teammates uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable?
Yes. Have you ever worn the battle bikini in like Persona 3 and then you go and you talk to your teammates and Junpei's just like, I don't, why are you wearing this? I'm uncomfortable now. It's in Persona 3 Fez only though, where you get to play as a lady. Or you get to play as a woman.
I notice, despite the fact that you see like a whole bunch of articles that are like, how come female armor in video games looks like this? Despite that, every girl like I've talked to that plays video games are just like, yes, give me the titty armor.
I love it. Okay, like listen, I love the titty armor. I absolutely love the titty armor, okay? Listen, I am a full-blown degenerate. I will wholeheartedly admit that. Listen, I have naked anime figures, okay?
Oh, good.
I also have a Dojin collection. It's fine. I have problems. A donation. I have money. Is that going to go towards the poll of hot anime women tomorrow for critically acclaimed game Genshin Impact? Or will that be going to my fund to buy the Raknera Monster Musume figure? Because I have a deep craving for spider ladies. Spussy.
Spussy.
I have to achieve this pussy.
So I Jesus. So I noticed I got this donation. I've been waiting for a good moment to cut in.
Good moment. Okay.
Radia's a firecracker, man. It's great. But thank you, Alex Mana, for the donation, sir or madam. $15. Nice.
The lacer. Hello. I see you.
Ooh. See, the closest thing I got to like a cute redeem is this. It's just
it's so subtle. Oh my god, what the Oh my god, your pupils just rolled back into your Oh my god. Okay, hold on. You know what? I too, you know, speaking of cursed forms, I also have a cursed form.
Oh geez. Like, where'd you go? Oh man. What's she doing down there, chat?
I gotta bring myself up.
Aw.
You raise me up.
That's cute.
Hello. I'm now actually a scorpion. Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
Am I cute enough to be on Hololive?
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here, motherfucker. Okay, stay out of my way.
This really does make me want like a meatwad type model for the voice.
You should get one.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be so cool.
You should get a meatwad model.
Okay.
Now what the fuck is this accent? It's like halfway between cursed and I don't know where I am.
It was
so lost.
It sounds similar to Lois from Family Guy.
Peter.
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 Oh,
why
Peter.
won't you do the dishes, Peter? Peter, you piece of shit. Give me a plush of you. You know, don't turn me into marketable plushies, chat. No.
Oh no.
No. Why would you do that? That would be so terrible.
She from Boston? We were talking about this before stream.
I am from Boston, okay? I ain't from Boston. What do you think I am? Disgusting.
Literal
literally-
demand for objectification.
I am demanding that you objectify me. Not me actually, but this form. This form. Is the Persona series still good? Yes, it is. And also
I
there
would
wants to
argue
be
it is better than it has ever been.
And while I love the old Persona games, yeah, it's been better than it's ever been. Persona 3 and 4 hold a special place in my heart, though.
Yeah.
Admittedly. Though I like Persona Innocent Sin. That also holds a special place in my heart. Okay.
Its fan base ain't great. To be fair, man, no
Every
fan base is good. Yeah, like
no fan base is good. Have you seen the VTuber fan base? Do you think this is healthy? Do
No.
you think chat perceive my thighs? Do you think any fan base is good? There's this thing called Undertale, and I will admit the fan music for Undertale is actually it slaps really hard, but the fan base itself is awful. Another awful fan base that was back in the day, if anyone remembers, Hetalia. That was a dark time for humanity. Okay. Oh, it was a dark time. We don't talk about the things I've seen at conventions. It was still a time where there was the yaoi paddle.
The yaoi paddle, huh?
The yaoi paddle. Does no one remember the yaoi paddle? Do you not know the story of the yaoi paddle?
I try to stay away from BL related things.
Well, this wasn't even you couldn't even stay out of this no matter. These were just things you were seeing at cons back in the day. It was a actual wooden panel with the word yaoi painted or burned onto it. They had other ones like Yuri or many other things that could be on it. Yeah. And people would go around slapping each other or violently hitting each other with these paddles, so much so that every convention in the United States has banned them. And I think they were banned in like 2011, 2012. I mean, it was there. Yeah.
Yeah, my first convention was in 2012, so I missed all that.
Oh, you missed. See, yeah. Oh gosh.
Like that sounds like my kind of shit though, because like I'm a wrestling fan, so I would have been like, oh hell yeah, fucking paddle each other, guys.
Let's beat the shit out of each other in this convention hall.
Let me set up the paddle in between two pedestals and let me fucking slam you through it. That'd be sick.
Let's fucking go. You just hear like the moist critical scream of let's fucking go as people are slapped with yaoi paddles.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to have Chair-kun. You know, I can just equip my Persona 4 Ultimax kanji patented Chair-kun and just slap people with it.
Raida wants to be banned from conventions. I might already be banned from a couple, to be fair.
You can never go to TwitchCon because they know that you're going to bring the yaoi paddle and that you will just aggressively slap
it's not the yaoi paddle because it just says Raida on it. It's the Raida paddle.
It's the Raida paddle.
It's not made out of wood. It's made out of steel.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's completely different. It's a prop.
I could make the VTuber paddle, but, like, what would that be made out of?
Broken dreams.
Broken dreams, parasocial relationships, and many aggravating hours in live 2D. Made of steel and spiked. You know, actually, that could work. That could work.
I mean, what is Nightmare's sword from fucking Soul Calibur if not for a giant fucking metal ore?
The VTuber one would be a giant cheese grater. You know what? Yeah, that's accurate. You enter the community a whole person, and you exit a remnant of your former self.
And you're just a bunch of different people now.
You're shredded to bits, and you decorate yourself like a seasoning on a bunch of different streams as you leave. And then
that's true, yeah.
People remember you for your great taste. And you still live in the collective, like, conscious hive mind of everyone else. And they're like, yeah, I love cheese. Even though I'm lactose intolerant, I will still go and eat that cheese every day, no matter where it is.
That's actually a funny thing you mentioned that, because my biggest fan is lesbian. But you know, just like you said, she's lactose intolerant, but she will still love the cheese.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
I'm her exception.
You talking about my daughter?
Yeah,
Listen,
your daughter. She called me daddy first.
They called me Papa. They called me Big Papa Scorp.
I love it when they call me Big Papa.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. Oh my god, my partner's lactose intolerant, and but you know what? He takes Lactaid, and he still suffers. It's fine. He'll be okay. I love him. He's fine. He'll still eat mac and cheese. And it will hurt and he will regret it. But you know what? We're here for a good time, not a long time. And you know what?
I'm here for neither.
That's what I have to remember.
I'm just here.
You could call me mommy. I don't care. I love you, Bean. You can call me mommy. But, you know, I would also actively punch you just because that's my MO of affection is punching and biting and sticking googly eyes on shit.
She definitely strikes me more as like either tomboy older sister or like tomboy young mother, you know? That's the vibe you give off.
Canonically, I am the tomboy young mother because I have a cat now. I can't and will never have children, but I have a cat, and he requires just as much, if not more, effort than a child. But you know, because when he was a baby, I had to wipe his ass, and I still have to wipe his ass. What are we talking about? Because he's naked. He has no hair. So I have baby wipes for his ass. And every time he gets out of the litter box, I have to wipe his paws and I have to wipe his ass. And he gets special food and he gets bath time. He is a handful, actually.
Poor little
Actually,
Bingus.
He might be more energy than a child.
So since he's a furless cat, does he still have the barbed tongue?
Yes. Yeah. No, he doesn't need to learn to be better at being a cat. Listen, he can just be our weird scrunkly Bingus forever. And he's just going to remain. He's never going to learn how to be a better cat. Because guess what? He's not the optimal cat. He has a genetic deficiency that makes him not the optimal cat. But god damn it, do I love him. Cupcake can't teach him to be real cat because Cupcake also is a real cat. She also has problems, okay? They are both defective and I love them. They're my defective beans.
Is Cupcake your other cat that I have not seen?
Cupcake is the other floofy bean, and that's Alex's cat is the other floofy bean. And she's very, very fluffy and she's very, very soft.
That's what we think of Raida like.
He's never gonna learn how to be better, okay? And you know what? That's fine. Maybe Cupcake can teach him how to be calmer, but I don't think she can teach him how to be better because together they are both equally terrible. I love them, but they're both equally bad at being cats. Yeah.
Is Alex Mana the partner you've been talking about?
Yes. This is my partner I talk about all the time.
Hey, welcome to the stream. You're also the one that's gave me the donation. Thank you, sir, guy.
My sir.
Sir, yes.
Sir, guy. Thembo. Sir, Lord Licorice. Lord Cupcake. I'm just gonna call you Lord Cupcake now.
Lord Cupcake, that's fair.
I love you. I'm not trying to be actively mean. I'm not trying to be evil. Listen, I love Cupcake, but I love her. And I think that her illness made her fur super duper soft because that's the first thing that he noticed when he went to go get her is that her fur was the softest of all the cats.
What's what kind of cat is it?
She's just a mixed cat. Like, I don't know what she is. I have no idea what she is. She's just Cupcake. That's what she is. She is a soft, fluffy bean. Is that what she is?
American short hair.
I
Interesting.
thought she was just a genetic hodgepodge of whatever. She's adorable. She's super soft. She's super dumb. But she's my super soft, and she's my super dumb. She's our super dumb. You know,
Bye,
she's
Pina.
like our if we had a middle schooler. She's that level of super dumb.
That level of super dumb.
And then
Middle school level.
Strudel is just a toddler. He's on like crackhead energy. He's snorted a bazillion pixie sticks, and he will never stop. Never gonna stop. Never ever ever will stop.
So Scrungly Bingus is Scroodle?
Scrungly Bingus is legal name Mr. Strudel Bigglesworth.
Strudel Bigglesworth. I love it.
Listen, I had to give him an ostentatious name to fit his equally ostentatious personality, but I wanted him to have a name that was also like a pastry or dessert, because we have cupcake. And
yeah.
And then I wanted something to match. So like strudel was appropriate. I could call him I call him my little Skinnamin roll, which
Skinnamin roll, I love it.
my little Skinnamin roll.
I say
so
Skinnamin
weird.
roll all the time when I refer to cinnamon rolls, but like it makes so much sense with that cat.
It does, especially if he's curled up in his little like his other cat tower where he's got a little like circle basket, and he actually curls up and he's just an actual Skinnamin roll. It is such a cat name. Like the singer Cupcake? No. She's just floofy like vanilla frosting. Therefore Cupcake. Listen, don't question our pet names. We're good. Like this is why we're not allowed to have like actual kids, because the responsibility of naming them, I would name an actual child something stupid. I'd be like, your name now is Velvet Rotisserie Chicken Esquire the Third. Get fucked. And they'd be like, Mother, why? And I'd be like, Mother, yes.
It's like I will dub thee Mistake Number 1.
And you are disappointment number 1, and also you are tax deduction number 1.
Tax deduction is their middle name.
Yes, Michael Morbius McMinion would actually be. That should be the name for the lizard. Michael Morbius McMinion should be the name for the lizard. I think Velvet Rotisserie Chicken's the perfect way to describe Strudel, though, because he feels like. I can't have you all feel him, because we don't have that technology yet. I can't just be like, feel my cat through the screen.
One day I will be able to marry Miku and it'll be great. But for now,
wait,
sadly,
she's already married though. You can't marry Miku. You can't be in like the.
There are many different universes.
There are many different.
and
Well, there's many
realities.
different iterations of Miku too. So I mean, someone's got Krypton Miku. You could have like, oh my god, you could have Sonic Miku. You could actually go fast. You could go fast with Sonic Miku.
And then I'm red, so I would make a very good Knuckles cosplayer.
Oh my god, it's the perfect couples
It's the
cosplay. You've
perfect
got it
couples
planned
cosplay.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. You can finally marry Miku. Can my dream of finally marrying all of my random waifus be complete in the year of our Lord 2030? Maybe it can. Maybe it will. Maybe the government will finally make it legal for me to have multiple wives. I could finally do my polyamory arc.
Polyamory arc.
But like more, I can finally be a part of the LDS church without the religion, just the multiple wives part.
I just show up to keep the fucking, keep my tags clean.
This is Lulu from Final Fantasy. Yeah. This is Tifa.
Yeah.
This is Noi from Dorohedoro.
Yeah. You clearly have a type.
I mean, I do. I like the muscle mommies and like the sultry emo, like dark, mature ladies.
And Tifa kind of does both.
Tifa does both, and she's also got that like tomboy, like rough and scrumble punch. Like Absolutely. Come on, Dolphin Blow back in the day. Yes. Which Dolphin Blow also sounds like a very, very specific type of Floridian drug. BRB, I'm going to go on my Walter White arc. I will be back soon. I have things to do in Florida. I gotta go sell Dolphin Blow now. It's the new hot VTuber drug.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Bingus. He just crawled out of his little gay baby hole.
His little gay baby hole. What the fuck?
He's got his little gay baby house. Alex will tell you. He has the gay baby cage. Like, well, it's not a cage. It's a gay baby house. It's bright pink. It's so pink. I found it at Petco, and it's like a little house, and it's got a little pom-pom on it. It's basically if Playboy bunnies decided to do pet merch, is what it is. But it's his gay baby cave. Yeah, it's a little pink cloth house.
Gay baby.
And yes, strudel is if you stuffed a vibrator in a chicken breast, then loosely wrapped it with velvet, and then warmed it in the microwave for 5 seconds. That's him.
That sounds fantastic.
He's the best cat ever. I love him.
You know, I've always wanted a Sphinx because especially because, like, you know, there's no fur, so they're hypoallergenic, right? So
yes,
that would be the only cat that I could have in this current house because my landlord is allergic, so we can only have a dog.
Well, I'm just saying, what if your landlord one day suddenly just disappeared because you got a cat?
I wouldn't like that because my landlord is my best friend's dad, so that would kind of suck.
Oh no! Not
it's like, yeah, sorry.
Dad.
It's like, sorry, your dad died, buddy, but now I get to have a cat. So that's cool.
He didn't die. He just went missing on a true crime podcast. Okay, he went on a thing with Bigfoot. They went on a walk. They met Mothman, and they never returned. Okay, they are having a grand old time.
He just likes very specific company.
It's not exactly equivalent exchange, but guess what? The world doesn't work by Full Metal Alchemist rules all the time. If it did, I would have really awesome sparky boom boom powers at this point because I would also have in legs. Every other area. Yeah, you would also have. Wait, no, you wouldn't. You don't get legs in this Full Metal Alchemist universe. You lost them to the door god. Okay, your legs are your sacrifice for becoming a VTuber.
Shit,
all right?
That's how this current reality is, though.
Yeah, like I sacrificed my hearing and my sight in one eye, and that has allowed me to become a VTuber. It was an equivalent exchange, but it's how I have become one. Okay, yep. So I have nerfed all of my other skills, debuffed all the way. It's why I'm dog water at FPS games. So you know, it's fine. I'm not a god gamer. I don't have those skills. I will never be your Roblox, Minecraft, Fortnite, Valorant, Apex champion, but god damn it, do I love doing this.
So there's a fun,
chance. Man. It is, you know what? It is. It's so much fun. I love this. This is like my most favorite hobby. And yeah, I cannot express like the gratitude to my partner for getting me into this.
Oh yeah, he was the one that got you into it?
Well, without all of the help for setting up all this and literally teaching me how to like do shit with OBS and how to like he was like, "No, you're not using Stream Elements. You're gonna learn OBS or Streamlabs. You're gonna learn Stream Elements and you're gonna learn OBS like a real streamer. You're not gonna depend on that preset bullshit." And I was like, "Oh, we're learning today, boys."
You were like, "You are so fucking hot right now."
And like, Streamlabs is weak. Yes, they are weak sub. And then like a crutch. But they like, oh my god, he's helped with so much. Every time I've had to troubleshoot shit, oh my god, blessing. I have made so many dumb ass bimbo mistakes, and I'm like, where is my stuff? Oh my god, where did I put it in OBS? How do I filter? Oh my god, I forgot how to do the thing. I could just look up a YouTube tutorial, but like, you're way smarter, and I like your voice more than the random YouTube person. Could you please tell me how to do this, or just fix it for me? I'm not good at this. I'm an engineer, but I'm sometimes bad at problem solving, things that are outside of work hours. Listen, I drop the brain outside of my cranium once I leave work. It's just lying on the floor. It's just gone.
That's fair.
It's just dead.
That's fair.
Listen, if you don't run on autopilot after work through all of your streams, are you really VTubing?
I don't think so.
I put my brain in the work jar. It's got formaldehyde. Isn't OBS a short version of the word observation? No, it's Open Broadcasting System is OBS. Yeah. Or
this innocent sweet summer child over here.
oh,
I thought OBS
child.
was just like slang for observation.
I thought OBS was slang for overly big silly dumpies. Software, not system. Okay, well, thank you. Sometimes I forget my acronyms because I live a life surrounded by acronyms for everything, and it is actual pain. It is, I live in hell. I'm in hell world. Every day is a nightmare, and it just repeats. It's the best kind of nightmare. I love it here. Oh. Time to do the things. Well, see you later. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for dropping
Hello.
by, Mr. eBear. eBear doesn't show up in my strings very often, so it's pretty cool to see him
Well,
around.
hell yeah. eBear rolled up into the stream.
Yeah. Fucking. So, were you the one that told me that you didn't watch any VTubers prior to this?
So I had watched vaguely like a few, but I had not watched like a lot of the corporate VTubers. Like my introduction into VTubers was actually indie VTubers.
Yeah.
Let alone like I mean they were larger like indies, admittedly, but when I watched them, they weren't like Juniper's pretty large now, but when I first started like seeing stuff for Juniper, like she was still really small, and that's kind of I was like, is that a moving bug girl? Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, this has hit all of my neurons right now. All right,
I want to
deep
be a
dive,
moving
baby.
bug girl.
I want to be a moving bug girl.
Also,
and I
what
thought
up,
it was
Stan?
really cool. Stay in the man.
So, my four primary mods, I call them the four heavenly kings.
Wait, why not the four horsemen of the apocalypse? Oh wait, Chris Hansen's not in there.
Yeah,
Can't
exactly.
be the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
He's gonna be part of the four horsemen of the apocalypse later.
Okay, so that'll be formulated later. That's the team.
We are his greatest mistakes. That's right, because I haven't had a kid yet.
I am God's greatest mistake. Every day, he looks down upon me and is like, I really, really bless the world with the most chaotic creature that has ever walked these lands, and technically not walked, scuttled in an Amazon box that I cut holes in, and I just terrify people. Your package has arrived. I'm the package. It's the worst delivery. It's also a mistake. Every day he lets me live is another day that I make everyone else's problems.
Yup. Good old Sky.
One of these days I'll be smited by a giant southern, lightning storm. One of these days. Yeah, well, one of these days he's gonna look upon me and my Dojin collection and be like, you know what? You've gone too far. This is the line, and you've crossed it. Too many centipede girl Dojins. You have to stop. It's time to stop. It's time to stop.
And then you became a VTuber.
And then
now you get to star in your own Dojins.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Scorpion Girl Dojins.
the day that someone makes a full-on like manga page fan art is the day that I transcend into the heavens. My physical body will actually just separate from my soul and it will fly off, because that will be the pinnacle of my career. I will have reached the mountain that I needed to reach, all right?
Exactly.
Listen, when I cosplayed, I had a fan fiction made of me and sent to me. And
Oh yeah?
you know, it was a weird moment. It was a weird moment, admittedly.
It's like,
But
here,
you're like,
here,
I've
this
reached the
pretty
pinnacle
girl
of
I
my
saw
career.
at the convention. This is the smut that I wrote of us together. Here
so
you
it
go.
wasn't even smut. It was just
No?
like a friendship self-insert. And it
Aw.
was very interesting, but it was using the
Somehow
whole,
that's
like,
even worse, I think.
it was using the whole Alice in Wonderland like plot, like one for one, and I was like, I feel like I'm actually took LSD reading this. This is very, very 2014. Thank you. This is in my DeviantArt inbox. God bless random human. God bless.
Fucking
Not the
DeviantArt.
human centipede. No. No.
That's a little
Not
depressing.
the human centipede.
Yeah, I could at least my life has had some pretty dark downs, but at least I could say it's never been quite that bad. I never wrote a fan fiction about the pretty lady I saw at the convention.
Or the other random assorted DMs that
Yeah.
are sometimes there.
Ooh.
Some of them are amazing. Some of them are poetic. Oh
Poetic?
my god, they're actual poems. They're beautiful. One day I'm going to have a review of this quality thing sent to me over the years.
Cringiest poems sent in DMs.
Yes. It really was a milady moment. Milady.
Some
May
good
I
old
serenade
fashioned
you with
fedora
a-
tipping.
My lady, can I show you my Shakespearean words? Can I allure you with any of my ye old lexicon? My ability
Ye
to
old
lay down
lexicon.
some rhymes as I lay down this pipe. Are you interested, madame? M'lady, hat tip, and then they just dip from the fucking DMs. They just pull
They
the
just
ripcord.
They're like, nah.
They just leave.
They're like,
I'm
I know
just
where
like,
this is going. I just wanted to shoot my shot. Don't even
They're
look
like,
if I hit it or not.
I came here to do what I needed to do, and
Yeah.
then I left.
Exactly.
Tip's hat. Recite Shakespeare sends eggplant. That's
Hey.
literally okay. I have received currently
Why they block me?
one DM, which I
Yeah.
feel like this is a lucky thing on my VTuber Twitter that was like, "Would you like to see my deck?" And I'm like, "At least you asked.
Yeah,
At least
that's
you
nice of them.
asked." Thank
That's
you
nice
for
of them.
asking, but no. The answer is very much no.
It's kind of interesting to me, like the dichotomy between like men and women when it comes to that kind of thing, because it's like, you know, I would fucking love to just get random titty pics, you know, like just unsolicited. Like one time I got one and I was like, really? This is amazing.
I'm living my best life right
Yeah.
now.
like fucking like this one girl, and she was weird too. She was definitely weird, because I mean that's the kind of person you have to be in order to do something like that. But like, she said something in a reply to one of my tweets, and she said check your DMs. So I did, and it was just a full blown titty and vagina pic, no face. Just I was
Oh
like,
my god.
oh, all right. Thank you.
Well, thank you for dropping that in my inbox.
It's very nice. I appreciate it.
One of the things I learned about like the VTuber Twitter community in particular is they will just drop that in your inbox. Some of them, it's just the exhibitionism is very. It's just going burr.
It's only ever happened once. Other than that, it was like, you know, people asking if they could like get a commission of me fucking them, and I was like, yeah, okay. But like that,
Yeah,
that's other than
have a
that,
good
that's it.
Yeah, I got the one random one. It was like, would milady like to see my dick? And I was like, I'm not going to respond to that, but the answer would be a very hearty no.
No,
No, thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate you asking me and not just sending me that, so that I would have to see that in the open
nice.
inbox.
Very nice.
Very...
I'm sure it's girthy and veiny in all the correct ways. But
in surprise, it's just a picture of Dick Van Dyke, and they were like, "Ha! You've just been Dick Van Dyke rolled, sucker!" And they disappear into the shadow realm.
You just been dick rolled.
You just been dick. I would actually appreciate people just doing weird shit like that in my DMs, because that would endear me more to answer the thing. It's just like, here's my really weird like one-liner meme, and I'm like, well, color me intrigued. Let me see what this is about. What do you have to say to me, strange internet person? Speak your words to me, magic person. I am listening.
Right.
Tell me your words, magic man.
When they just say hey or something, it's like,
I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you're the only one, but like, I don't know how to respond to just hey, or when someone's like, hey, and then you're like, hi, and they're like, how are you doing? And they're like, hi, hello. And I'm like, I can't continue on this conversation because I feel like I'm building the entire dialogue tree, and it also feels really awkward, and I don't know you, and I don't know what to talk about. ADHD, go burr, I'm gonna drop.
I mean, it that kind of thing happens. Like, I'll basically go as far as I can with those kind of, like, hi, and I'll be like, hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
And then they'll be like, I'm good, how are you? I'm like, I'm good, I'm doing, insert thing. And then see if I can maybe kind of force something out of them. But if they're just like, oh, I'm or if they, my favorite one, oh, nothing.
And I'm like, I can't respond to that. I literally can't respond to a null response. I'm like, what do you want from me?
Right.
I can't do all of the work trying to talk. It's like,
right. It's like you messaged me. Please have something.
Please speak to me. Speak to me, damn it. And you're just slapping them around actively in the DMs. You're like, speak, damn it. English,
that's why I appreciate, like,
do you speak it?
That's why I appreciate people who are kind of like over wordy, and like a lot of people who are like that, they're really self-conscious about it. Like, oh, sorry for the spam. It's like, no, please. Like, I love being able to take the back seat. Yeah. Like
it helps so much.
This stream has been super easy for me because at least 80% of it has just been me listening.
I will, if I get on a Vocus roll, I will just actively talk. And, that's great when I'm solo streaming. Which I guess it could be great collabing with people too, because there's not a ton of like dead air. Because I don't know, I just have a motor in my mouth and I never shut up, which might be to the detriment of viewers, because they're like, oh my God, could you just be quiet for 5 seconds? But I'm very chatty and I like to talk to people. So when I get like DMs where I can't have a conversation, it's actively frustrating to me, because if I can't open a dialogue tree, I just don't know what to do.
Right.
And I get really like frustrated at myself, and I'm like, oh God, what do I do? And I'm like, do I send them a funny meme? Will that spark conversation, or will they not like my meme? Or is this joke just a danger?
Do I send a dick pic?
Do I send a pic of my feet? I'm so confused how this transaction works now.
It's like, how many times do I have to say hello in order to get to see some fucking titties?
And like at this point, I've literally just started to like think about sending weird memes of my cat, and that's kind of what's happened. Like, if people don't want to open up a dialogue tree, I figured out that my cat is the perfect way to open up a dialogue tree, because everyone has something to say about the scrunkly dingus.
I always appreciate seeing pictures of your cat.
He's so weird. But everyone, even if you're someone who said, yeah, I'm doing nothing, you'll have something to say about the Bingus, and then we can talk. And then I can open up an additional dialogue path in which we can be like Robert Frost and take the path otherwise traveled and go down it, and we can actually have a conversation finally.
Now I feel like I'm getting shade thrown my way a little bit, because today, like, you opened up with the cat pic. You're like, hey, I'm excited for the stream. By the way, here's my cat.
I mean, I just
so now I'm like, oh.
No, I just feel like showing my cat sometimes too, because I really love him, and he's my baby, and I'm just a very proud mom. He's dumb, but he's my dumb child, so you know.
I was the same way back when I had a cat, so I totally get it.
He's naked right now. He's freewheeling. I let him be nude.
He's freewheeling.
He usually has a shirt on, but like the only thing he's wearing is his little accessory, which is his collar. Otherwise, he's naked. I mean, yes, I am a viewer of both.
I love
because
Maxor.
I like Maxor's very high crackhead energy editing,
my God,
and that's
amazing.
the levels. Those are the levels of like editing I aspire to one day, because that is my actual like energy in real life. Is we swing between very high highs, and then I like crash and get very tired and curl up in my sleep ball like the chronically ill human I am.
Yeah.
And I just pass out.
It was great because when the first
out.
video I ever saw of Maxor, there was a small Hololive reference in there. So I was immediately like, oh shit. This is perfect.
This man knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. Why is the dog
Metal Gear
gay?
Rising kind of fruity. Kind of fruity, aren't you? I mean, I am the most fruity one here. I am so fruity.
You do strike. You're very lime colored.
I am lime colored, but I'm also pansexual. So technically, I have the gay dog meme directed towards me. Seems kind of fruity. My partner actually introduced me to Maxor, and I'm really glad they did. And I have never gone back because it's the best kind of comedy to me. I don't know, but there's like some people that edit their videos in a way that hit like the ADHD neurons in my brain, and I'm like, oh, you've unlocked
you can't look away.
Everything I can't. And it's
if you look away, you miss something.
And it's so high energy, which is what I love. I love high energy streams and stuff.
Plus his voice is gorgeous.
Oh my, okay, that voice is like butter. Even during the Metal Gear Rising video and making all of the digs that Ridin was beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolute. Those were so well edited. I died. If I could have those editing skills, I would become God.
I would become God in order to kill God.
Do I love everyone? I mean, I don't love everyone. I have, my partner and people I specifically love, but I mean, I am attracted to, it's hearts, not parts.
Hearts, not parts.
Hearts, not parts.
See, I like her parts. I don't really like my parts that much. My parts are just a means to an end.
That sounds like a badly mistranslated shirt. My parts are simply a means to an end. And it's just got like a weeping dog on it underneath, like the bold font or something. My parts are but a means to an end. GG gamers.
GG gamers.
I should just start making really, really bad shirts. Really shitty shirts. Because I'm finishing my Skinabon shirt. I know how that sounds, and it sounds weird, but don't worry about it. I'll put the logo on Twitter.
The contamination needs to be a shirt.
It does. It needs to be a shirt. It does. It absolutely does.
Here's a bit of that deep lore. I actually came up with that.
Yes, you did. And it's the best. It is like the best group name ever.
Yeah, I thought about it at work. It was like a shower thought I had at work, and I was like, I'm gonna send this to Radia.
And when you sent it to me, it was literally like the cosmic brain explode, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is so good.
Because like I was thinking of like shit like the C Nation, you know, from like John Cena, how his he used to call his fans the C Nation, and I was thinking of stupid shit like that.
And I could give everyone the John Cena hotline to call, you know. You know, hey, if you have a question or complain about the stream, just call this number afterwards, and they just get the John Cena hotline. Just the air horns. Call them the seamen. Well, I've got guys, gals, and non-binary pals up in the group, so I can't just call everyone seamen. That's just wrong.
See, regardless,
I mean, they are technically all coming to my stream, so it's an accurate label. It's an accurate label.
I mean, like all of my fans, like regardless of what they are or what they identify as, to me, they're all the man. So
I mean, I call everyone dude. Dude is like gender neutral to me. Like I call everyone dude. It's gender neutral to me. And if someone says they don't like it, then yeah, I won't use it. But like everyone is dude. And I use bruh and I use bro. I'm a bruh kind of gal.
Bruh. Bruh. I'm a bruh kind of sis.
Yeah, you missed the Maxor talk. I was talking about how you introduced me to Maxor, and it was the best thing in my life because it hit my ADHD neurons in like the best place. And I'm really addicted to the videos, and I can't stop watching them.
Yeah,
and it's a problem.
There was a period of time where every week after work, I would watch the Devil May Cry 5 videos. Like at least once. Like I had to watch them at least once before bed every day. For like 2 weeks.
Listen, it's that like hyperfixation. It's that hyperfixation. I have a song that I listen to like every 5 songs when I'm working out. I just have that song that comes and slips in there. And it happens like every 2 weeks. I will just cycle through a different one that does that. And it's, I do the same thing with YouTube and same thing with VTubers. And it's just,
of course.
I have my hyperfixation on like bruh mode. Bruv. Oh,
bruv.
Are you talking in it?
Oi, bruv.
Oi, bruv.
You taking the piss, mate?
Taking the fucking piss in my stream? I see how it is, innit?
Taking a stream of piss.
London Bridge is fucking burning down. Bruv. Bruv, it's on fire.
All right. I gotta end this because I feel like if I don't, it's just gonna go on forever.
It's just the SpongeBob meme of 14 years later.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just here on the floor. Future. Future.
So, thank you, Raida, for coming on to my stream today.
Yo, thank you for having me. This was a fucking ton of fun.
Yeah, feel free to fucking come on anytime you want. Just let me know.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
When I get the 2.0. Could I give you the honorable first collab and show off my new shiny bits on YouTube? That sounds wrong.
It sounds wrong, but that's the exact thing you're thinking, though.
My body's telling me no. But it's telling me yes too.
Yes, it is.
It's a juxtaposition of the.
But yeah, it would be an honor to fucking be the first collab with your 2.0 model.
Yeah, I might even have a Skrunkly Bingus model to be on my shoulder. Oh shit! Skrunkly Bingus.
Skrunkly Bingus.
Skrunk. He's probably just gonna be an asset, and eventually he'll be rigged. I'll do something with him.
So, thank you, Raida, for coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone from Radia's community who stopped by to watch. Thank you, everyone from my community for putting up with me every single fucking day. And do you have an outro?
I don't have an outro, but no. I don't stream on YouTube, but I am over on Twitch at twitch.tv/RadiaActive, and I'm also on
I got her socials. I got her socials down below in the description. So check them out.
Go.
Yeah, check them out if you want
set and prepared.
Yeah.
No, usually I just drop a bomb on my stream before I leave. You know, I give them the nice boom, and then I send them away with great, raid messages to raid with the monster ladies in stream, and
Hey.
then I put on the vibin' music for the night, and then I cut OBS and I immediately run to the bathroom,
Yeah,
like every VTuber does.
My outro is bye.
Bye-bye. Later, everybody. Dude, thank you so much for having me on. Yeah. Holy cow, that was so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on. I have a